Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Accidental Adult. It is fantastic to see you here again, and today we are going to make Fatayer Spinach or Lebanese spinach pies. I love Fatayer. I absolutely love Fatayer. My son loves Fatayer. He eats them all the time with his teeny tiny hands. They are toddler friendly. This version is toddler friendly, so if you have a baby, a toddler, you can feed them. Okay, we're gonna start with the dough. In a big bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then mix the dry ingredients. Once the dry ingredients are incorporated, pour 1/3 cup of a neutral flavored oil. That was lucky. Then start kneading the dough, adding 1/2 cup of water gradually until a smooth ball forms. If you feel that the dough is wet and sticky, add a bit more flour. And if you feel that it's dry and crumbly, add a bit more water. In the end, you should have a nice bouncy ball. Okay, we're done with the dough. It was that simple. Tuck it in. Ah, beautiful dough. Mommy loves you. Cover the dough and set it aside while we prepare our filling. First, we are going to wash and soak 1 kilogram of spinach in salty water to clean it thoroughly. Then we are going to rinse, dry, and chop it. We also need to dice 1 large onion. Nice. Moving over to the stovetop, fry the onions and spinach in a little bit of olive oil until they release all of their moisture. You also have the option to blanch the spinach and squeeze out all the water instead. A few minutes passed and it's time to drain and squeeze out all that excess liquid. عم بستعمل كل my muscles. Make sure you remove as much liquid as possible. Now it's ready to absorb some flavor. In a bowl, add the drained spinach, onions, 1 tablespoon of sumac, that was way too much, 1/8 of a teaspoon of 7 spices, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 lemon juice, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of pomegranate molasses, and salt to taste. Mix everything together, adjust the seasoning to your liking, and let it marinate for 10 to 15 minutes, then strain the excess liquid. In the meantime, spread enough neutral oil to cover a baking pan evenly and set it aside. Next, lightly flour a clean surface and grab your dough. Good morning, my beautiful dough. It's oily. Can get it out later. Roll out the dough thinly until it's see-through without tearing it. Okay, so we're gonna roll out our beautiful dough. Cutting the dough in half will make it easier to roll. One, 2, 3, flip. منيحة رقيقة مثل قلبي. Using a cookie cutter or a cup if you don't have one, cut the dough into circles and remove the excess. A good diameter would be 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches. Anything smaller would become stressful, and you'll see why in a few minutes. I'm gonna share a few tips for successful fatayers while explaining this next part. A saucy filling can single-handedly ruin all of your fatayers, so before adding the filling to the dough, make sure that it's properly strained without any sauce. Flip the dough over to use the stickier side, then add the filling in the center of the dough without touching the edges. This is crucial because if the edges get wet, the seam won't close. Pull the first side of the edges 1/3 of the way over the filling and seal it. Then pull the other 2 sides over the filling to form a triangle and seal them. Pinch the seams as best as you can to keep them closed. Once you have a nice little triangle, transfer to the oiled baking pan. I will admit that it's a bit tricky to make triangles. So if you don't feel like going through the effort, you can make half moons instead. It's much easier and it's gonna taste exactly the same. I will secretly judge you, but I won't tell anyone. So you can go ahead and make the disgraceful semi-moons, if that makes you happy.
هي طالع على القمر. هيدا صاروخ على القمر طالع.
My mother-in-law is a pro Fatayer maker, so she did help out with the rest of the batch. When you're done, brush the Fatayers with neutral oil before baking in a 200°C preheated oven for 20 to 30 minutes or until they turn golden brown.
My cute little صواريخ رايحين على القمر.
I left mine a bit too long, so I accidentally burnt a few, and you can see some of them opened. These are really bad because the filling touched the edges, so I knew this would happen, but it's okay. They're not gonna be perfect the first time you make them because they do need a little bit of practice. But once you get the hang of it, they turn out okay.
هيدا الصاروخ. هيدا اللي كان طالع على القمر، تتذكري؟ It's perfect. ما فتح. Didn't open.
كيف عايزين؟ مش يابسة.
عجينة مش يابسة أبدا. حشوة طيبة زاقي. طيبين. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. Sorry. Thanks, Tom. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to all the Patreons that support me and this channel. And I'll see you next time. Next time. There's something in my ear. Bye. I think منيح. هيدي بتعقد قد منا ظابطة تريانجلية. شو تريانجلية؟ شو ظابطة؟ هاي بتعقد. هلا بس فوتوشوب بسكرها بحطها ثمنيل. خلص اخذت ايدي. اخذت ايدي طب. هيصير عندها جوانح وحطير.